Today's video, I'm going to talk about the 3 things you must have before hiring an RTM. Hey, this is Matthew Tringali with RTM Plus and Home Vault Academy. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the 3 things you must have before hiring an RTM. As I was preparing for this video, I was reflecting back on what it's like when you start nesting before you welcome a newborn into your family. I have 5 kids, and if you've ever welcomed a newborn into your family, you know what I mean when I talk about nesting. As you start preparing, and within the last couple of months before the baby's going to arrive, you and your partner you get the crib built and the rocker put together, and you figure out what diapers you want to use, and et cetera, et cetera. You just get the nesting done. So it's kind of like that. You're going to get this nesting work done here with the 3 things you must have before hiring an RTM. So number 1 is you need a critical tech stack. Okay, so you need to figure out what technology tools you're going to be utilizing for your remote team member. And there are 3 that are really crucial. Number 1 is you're going to need a voice over IP phone system. And all 3 of these are super easy to get. So you can get, if you don't already have one, it's going to be easier for you to get a voice over IP phone system. Number 2, you need a web conferencing platform, whether it's Zoom or Google Meet or something else. You need an ability to easily have web interface with your remote team member. And number 3, you need a team communication platform, whether it's Slack or something in Office or whatever you're going to use. You need to have a way for your entire team to be able to communicate regularly throughout the day. So you need that critical tech stack ready to go when the RTM starts. Number 2 is you need to know your superpowers, also known as like unique abilities. And this is how I recommend going about hiring not only a remote team member, but anybody. But when hiring a remote team member, start with this little exercise. Ask everybody that already works for your company to write their ideal job description. Not just what they do for you today, but what do they love doing? What are their unique abilities? What are the things where their skill set and passions meet? So have them write their job description. Okay. At the same time, go ahead and write out what are all the things that we have to do around here as a company. Then look at those ideal superpower job descriptions, the company profile of everything needs to get done, and where are the gaps? What are the things that have to get done that nobody in your team has identified as a unique ability? That's where you need to hire. Hire for the gaps. Hire for those skill sets. So know your team's superpowers. That was number 2. Number 3 is have an onboarding strategy ready to go. And this doesn't have to be anything fancy or complicated. Don't overthink it. I have people all the time that I talk to them and they stress out. How am I going to train our remote team member? Or I need to have processes in place. And the reality is through the technology platforms we have, it's really easy. It's no different than training somebody locally, but have a plan. So have a training plan of whether they're going to shadow you, or you're going to have some asynchronous learning for them to do. Just figure out how you're going to train them. And the second part of that is figure out what meeting pulse you're going to have. You probably need to have some type of daily huddle with them, some type of deeper dive weekly meeting. We go over this in other places in Home Vault Academy. You can look for it, but we have some good tools to see what we recommend in this regard. But have a meeting pulse so that they don't feel like they're on an island. They're going to stay connected with your team. And the last thing is have some good set of KPIs so that you and they can objectively know, are they getting the job done? Okay, so we talked about have a good tech stack, know your superpowers, and have a good onboarding strategy. Those are the 3 things you need to do to nest. So thanks for joining us here at Home Vault Academy. Check us out at ihireremote.com. We have lots of other tools that actually spell all this out in great detail for you. Thanks so much.